Hello, as you can see, there's no zodiac signs, there's no pick a card. This message chooses you. So let's see what message chose you today. Getting the sense that something is like incomplete, like unfinished business, incomplete energy. Okay. You've got the Four of Swords. There's like something that's incomplete. Okay. Listen, you are on the start of a journey. Okay, this is like you are at the complete start of the journey. Like your spirit guides are literally being like, dude, you're at the start of this journey. You're at the complete start of like this new journey, of this new path. Like, you're not late. You're not going too slow. There's not more that you need to do. There's not more that you need to, like, you don't, like, it's like you're at the start. It's giving the energy of chill. You're at the start, like the ride just started. Okay, something like that. Okay. It's like the ride just started. You have Lovers. And then at the bottom, you have the Queen of Cups. Okay. Now, this also feels like a heart matter, hey? It feels like this is something that you feel very deeply in your heart, that you perhaps, you want to meet a version of yourself. You want to meet the version of yourself on the other side of this journey. You want to integrate that version of yourself. You want to embody that version of yourself. You want to be that version of yourself. And rightfully, you want it now. Like rightfully, like even your spirit guides are being like, it's rightful. It is completely 100% valid for you to be like, you want it now. You want to meet that version of you now. But there's this transformation process that you are currently undergoing, and that's the journey that you are currently on. You are not going too slow. Nothing is slowing down. This is just how the journey goes. This is like your permission to breathe. This is your permission to relax and be like, okay, this is just how the journey goes. It's literally giving the energy that the engine just started. Like you just got on the road. Perhaps you expected to see more things on the road. Perhaps you expected more things to happen in the first couple hours. Because remember, like, the time on this journey looks completely different than the time that you are perceiving. So if you are perceiving perhaps 3 months, it might be 3 hours that you've been on the bus, on this journey, on this road. Okay, so perhaps you expected more to happen during those 3 hours, but it's okay that it didn't, because the journey is still long. There's still a lot that's going to happen on the journey to becoming who you, to meeting that version of you, to embodying that version of you. And also, I'm getting this very clearly right now. You don't meet this version of you at the end of this journey. You don't become this version of you at the end of this journey. In the pathway to becoming that version of you, you meet parts of yourself and you integrate parts of yourself. It's not all at once. You don't wake up one day at the end of the journey and you are a completely different person. That is not how it's going to go. But throughout time, you are going to get parts of it and more parts of it and more parts of it. And before you know it, one big thing has changed, and then another big thing has changed, and another big thing has changed, and you are staring directly at the version of yourself that you have always wanted to meet and integrate. This is the becoming of it. You have the Eight of Swords. Because there's some anxiety around it. Like you have a little bit of anxiety, and 100% your spirit guides are like, it's valid. It's from everything that you have just been through. It would actually be, It won't make sense for you to not experience a little bit of anxiety here and there. Like, you've just been through so much. Like, life just showed its ass to you, and it's completely normal. It's completely normal. Like, this is such a validating message of, like, even your anxiety. Like, you're doing nothing wrong by having a little bit of anxiety from time to time. It's completely normal. You're not slowing your progress, you're not going backwards, none of that. You are on this bus. The hardest part was getting on this bus. That is what took the longest. The longest was getting on this journey. And you know what the beautiful thing about all of this is? There is no stop signs. There is no way for you to be like, stop the bus, you want to hop off, because that's another anxiety that you have. You think that maybe along the way, like, oh my gosh, you are building and integrating trust with yourself right now, because along the way you might be like, oh, what if you can stop the bus and be like, oh, you're gonna hop off here and it's not at your destination yet. No, there's no stop signs. In fact, there's no driver, there is no steering wheel. There is no way to stop this bus. The bus stops when it stops. So the hardest part was for you getting on this bus. Okay, let's view it as a boat. Okay, so let's actually view it as Noah's Ark. So Noah's Ark had no steering wheel, it had no captain, nothing. It stopped when it stopped. It went where it went. The hardest part was getting on it. Okay, building it. And that is exactly what you have already done. So this is now just the journey. This is just the journey. You can't hop off of it. There is no way that you can't sabotage it. You can't miss your opportunity. You are taken there because you have made it happen. And it took a very long time. You have the Tower. And the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, and then at the bottom is the Page of Cups. Okay, so what I'm getting from this, especially with the 10 of Pentacles coming out here now as well, there will be, maybe you are looking for something dramatic to happen. Okay, and again, completely valid. You wanting some excitement. Now the next level of excitement coming in for you is a dramatic shift in your finances. 10 of Pentacles and the Tower. Okay, this is your business blowing up. This is your, if you do content creation, this is your content blowing up. This is you and people supporting you for your products, people supporting you for your creativity, people supporting you for your talents. That is what happens next. This is and I'm telling you, there's going to be multiple of these moments, and you can even start expecting multiple of these moments, but you just haven't had your first one yet. Okay, your first big moment was getting on the bus, and that was very exciting, and that felt very thrilling. Now you've been on the bus and you've been on the road and you're on this journey, and you know that you should be expecting something that is exactly what you should be expecting, that pop-off moment. And there's going to be multiple of those pop-off moments on this journey, especially and very specifically financial pop-off moments where your income upgrades. Okay, where your influence increases. Multiple of those moments, and you are headed straight towards that one right now. It's not a stop sign. It's literally on the road. It's on the journey. Let's quickly see the Tower. Got the King of Wands. And then at the bottom you have the Moon. You know what? With the King of Wands energy here in the Moon, there's nothing you can do to sabotage this. And I hope that this brings you peace, and I hope that this brings you serenity, and this helps you relax even just a little bit, because there's nothing you can do. You will not allow yourself to. You are working at muscle memory. There's a reason why you integrated this so deeply on such a subconscious level that you are on autopilot. You will continue to put in the work even if you don't want to. You will continue to be it because you have already integrated a new version of yourself. Who you are right now is a different person than who you were before you got on the bus, before you hopped on this journey. And this person that you are right now will continue to do the work regardless. There is no way to get off of this bus. There is no way to go back to who you were. You have already upgraded. You have already become a new version of yourself. And that is something that's being like highlighted here. And maybe something that you haven't realized fully yet. Let's see the 8 of Swords. Got the Empress. And then at the bottom, you have the 10 of Cups. Wow. So right now you are in receive mode. Okay? You are in the state of receiving. You are receiving, receiving, receiving. And that feels a little bit strange for someone that is so used to giving. That is exactly what is happening right now. So the anxiety that you sometimes feel from time to time, it's because you are receiving so much energy that you cannot even perceive, so much upgrades that you can't even perceive. That is what you are receiving right now. You are literally in the state of receiving. You're so used to giving, 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 giving. You're not used to receiving anymore, especially not like from a level that matters. Okay, perhaps you're used to receiving things from people. Perhaps you're used to receiving things from yourself, or from this person or that person, and that's normal. But what truly mattered in your heart is having the universe respond to you, having the universe give to you what you put out into this world. The word that you put out manifested back into your reality. That is what truly mattered to you, and that is where you are right now. And I feel like the universe wants you to know that even if you have anxiety, even if you feel anxious, you're not doing anything wrong. You're just not doing anything wrong. You have Justice, and then I quickly want to see the 10 of Pentacles as well to conclude this message. You have the 9 of Wands. And then at the bottom, you have the Ace of Swords. Okay. This is another permission slip from the universe. So you want to become this version of yourself already. You want to be it, you want to embody it, you want to live in it, you want to integrate it, you want to meet that version of yourself already. No one is stopping you from being it. No one is stopping you from being it. Even though there's checkpoints along this journey that will have pop-off moments for you, and even though you don't, if you don't have what you want right now, financially or pop-off energy or anything like that, it doesn't matter. You can still be that person. No one is stopping you from it. You can still embody it every single day. In fact, it might be encouraged. It might be encouraged to start embodying that version of you every single day, to start living as that version of yourself, to start living as them. Make the people around you used to who you're about to be. Okay, because again, there is no changing. Once you have reached it, you have reached it. The only way to change is to hop on a completely different bus in the future, which cannot be right now, because this is a path that you are on. You are on the path of financial gain. You are on the path of popping off. Okay, make them used to who you're about to be. This is your reading. I hope that you enjoyed this. Bye.